Hi, I'm Mary Beth Keith, and I'm the brewmaster and co-owner at the Granite Brewery in Toronto. I had the pleasure of working with the Beer Babes family back in May and June. We did our brew day in May, and we had our launch in June. And we did a grisette, which was my choice. I was asking what style of beer we should do, and they said whatever I wanted to do. So we had a lot of freedom there. I actually was hoping for a little bit of direction because I wasn't sure what to do, but I've always wanted to do a grisette, so I took that opportunity, and there aren't a ton of them in the Toronto beer scene, so that was exciting for us. It was great working with them, easy communication, there to help and get the word out and get the women there for the brew day to join me and really have that collaborative feel. They did the label for us, they designed it, so it was up to us to get it printed, but we did have a say in how the design looked, and it was incredible. Probably one of the best labels we've ever had. The whole thing was awesome. I am a female in a male-dominated industry, and I'm always looking for opportunities to work with other women who are interested in beer, want to learn more about beer, and the fact that the proceeds from these collabs go in the form of a grant to a woman who owns a brewery in the end is something that I'm completely 100% behind. I've made some great friends in this Beer Babes family, people that I never knew before, and I met them at the launch here actually, and then also just talking to people on Instagram too. It is a family, it is a community, it's nothing but positive, and that's what this beer industry needs. While mostly that is what we try to embody, there is a lot of negative things out there. So the Beer Babes family only goes for, sorry, I'm blanking here on the word, advocates for positivity and supporting women and a love of beer. So that is all the things that I feel, and I'm really, really happy that I met them and that we did this, and we're doing another one next year because it was so great. So that's my 2 cents, and yes, 100% stand behind the Beer Babe family. Cheers.
Hi, my name is Mark Valencia. I'm an owner and brewer at Common Law Brewing here in Spring Hill, Tennessee. And I'm just here to talk about some of the benefits of partnering with the Beer Babes organization. So we partnered with Beer Babes about 2 years ago. We've made 2 Babe Brews so far, Babe Brew 3.0 and Babe Brew 3.1. Both of these beers came out great. We partnered with some local Beer Babes in the area to develop a recipe, and the thing that I really appreciated about the Beer Babes family is they give us free reign on whatever beer we want to brew. So we got to brew whatever we thought fit with our organization, use local ingredients, whatever we want. We had free reign on how much we could brew and what we could brew. So that was a great benefit to it. And the thing that I really appreciate about the Beer Babes family is we had free reign on the beer we got to brew, and we got to develop and work with them to develop a payment plan, or not a payment plan, but a plan on how we can raise money for this organization. We wanted to make sure this was beneficial for the organization that we partnered with, and we wanted to make sure it was a beer that would sell. You know, we wanted to make as much money as we possibly could for the organization, and the added benefit, you know, partnering with this organization, we had Beer Babes from all over the country come out, and some, you know, from other countries come out to the release for this beer. And having all these people came out was probably one of the best grossing days we had all year. And I'm not saying that was the main driving factor. I believe the main driving factor was for our business to work with an organization that added benefit to the brewing industry and help women in brewing. I think that was the biggest reason why we partnered with this organization, and we've loved it ever since. I mean, in addition to making great beer, we've made great connections, great networking opportunities. We've worked with some local women in brewing in the state of Tennessee to help, you know, further the industry in the state, and also develop, you know, a great network of women in brewing. So I think partnering with this organization not only benefited us as a business, but it also benefited the brewing industry as a whole. I don't have anything negative to say. I mean, I think it has been great. We've had a great time, and every time we brew a beer, I get excited for it. I get excited to see what's coming around the bend for the industry, and especially for women in brewing. So I think it's a win-win for everyone. Thank you.